Welcome to Flourishing Flame, from burning out to burning bright with therapist and coach Leah Brown. Are you a people helper or caregiver, feeling overwhelmed, distant, cynical, and crispy around the edges? Join me to defeat burnout by learning how to manage stress and create deep connective relationships with others so that you can pursue your calling, providing light and warmth to those around you. I wanted to make a quick announcement to let you all know I'm offering a special for January and February. If you purchase any assessment during those 2 months, you will receive an invitation to a live session with me to help you better understand your results and see how you can use the understanding to enhance your life. You can find a link to the assessment in the show notes or on my website, leahlittlebrown.com. Now, back to the episode. Welcome back to Flourishing Flame. We're in episode 17, and we're talking about our fourth personality type, our cautious, competent, careful type, the C type, and our model of human behavior that we're using, the DISC. And as we are looking at this, I just want to remind everyone that each of us is a unique personality, and we're a combination of all four of these types to a greater or lesser degree. We need to learn about them so that we can grow in our insight and understanding of ourselves and how others see us, and how to see others and how to understand how we can serve them better. Our C personality types are reserved and task-oriented. In terms of percentages in the population, a pure C personality type is 0.3% in the population. If it's a C blend, where C is over the midline on an assessment, it's about 60.3%. About 20 to 25% have a significantly dominant C type. When we think about the C personality type, the symbol that comes to mind is the question mark. They want to know the why behind what they're doing. With their focus, they want to make sure that all things are done in a correct manner. Goods and services are provided with quality and ensure long-standing relationships. They have a basic need of quality answers. They appreciate excellence and value. They really want to be conscientious and consistent in everything they do. That's how they see life. Have you heard the phrase measure twice, cut once? That would be a C. The D personality type is more likely to say that looks about right. and the I personality type, usually on a project like that, will end up with an extra trip to Home Depot or Lowe's. But the C personality type pays close attention to details. Quality control and work with precision, having results, and enjoying detailed work are all part of what is invigorating and motivating for the C personality type. They crave orderliness and organization. They are improvers. They're more interested in improving something and fine-tuning it than to create something brand new. We see them in career fields like medicine. You want a surgeon to be detail-oriented and to work with precision, right? You also tend to see them as lawyers, professors, scientists, any field where paying attention to the details really makes a difference. Especially if you're in a plane, right? It's great to have a pilot that has a high level of C personality type. They're really good at working systematically and being conscientious. They're able to maintain their focus and analyze the obstacles that come in their way. They strive for logical results and really enjoy organizing material and thinking logically and evaluating the situations. If their strengths are taken too far, their desire to understand more and to ask good questions can be interpreted as being distrustful. And their desire for having a framework and having a plan and a process for things can be taken as being rigid. Their desire to do things well can be taken as perfectionistic. And they can struggle to just make a decision because they want all the information and can can encounter analysis paralysis. Some of these things really do happen, and some of them can be perceived as what's happening because it's someone looking at it from a different personality bent. If you are a C personality type, here's some tips for you in interacting with others. You don't need to overdo the details. You can gauge when you're talking to someone and their eyes start glazing over because of all the details, it's probably too many. You can ask someone, would you like to know more information about it before you give the details? If you can give them the option on if they want more details, that would be a way to not overdo it. Also, if you're a C personality type, it can be easy to get caught up in the task and the job to be done and the things to check off the list and to forget about the person. So take a moment and remember the person or the people that you are working with or serving or providing information to in the midst of the task that you're doing. Another one is people with the C personality type, because they're reserved and task-oriented, can have a tendency to smile less frequently than an I, for sure, than an I, right? Because they are the life of the party and enjoy chatting people up. That can feel like a bit of a stretch to be all that those people are, and that's okay. You don't have to be them. But being able to lighten up a little bit and smile more is a way that you can interact with people, especially with other personality types, for them to know that you're not upset and you're not angry. You just have a more serious personality, and that's fine. Smiling more will help other people feel that you're as approachable as you already know that you are. If you're working with someone with a personality type that's a C personality type, then understand that they are not going to share feelings with you until trust is established. And this might take a long time. And even if you have a long relationship and there's trust established, if that relationship is a working relationship, if this is a coworker, they might not want to share their personal life with you. They might feel like it's invasive for you to ask about what they did over the weekend or what their kids are involved in, especially if they don't already have a relationship built with you. Be consistent. If you're working with a C personality type, understand that consistency is very important to them, especially if they've requested something a certain way. Following through in the way that they've requested demonstrates that you do care about them. And then the last one is ask them questions for clarification. They love questions and they are happy to answer your questions. And when you're giving them information, make sure that you're giving them facts with as many details as you have and with the whys. It makes a difference to someone with a strong C personality type why something is being done in the way that it's being done. Often, C personality types can be misunderstood because they're able to work on their own and to be able to get things done. Sometimes it takes them longer because they want to do it just right and they want to make sure that what they're providing is quality, that it's consistent, that it is providing the very best level of excellence and value in everything that they do. Being able to appreciate what it is that they're bringing to the table is good for us, no matter what our personality type is. Being able to understand and appreciate them for what they're bringing to the table is of benefit to the whole group or family or organization. If you have been listening to all these episodes and you say, oh, I see these different character qualities I see these different personality qualities in people that I know and love, whether it's at work or it's at home, then you can use an assessment like the DISC assessment to be able to better understand what is important and what is their basic pattern of human behavior so that you can understand how best to encourage and show support and appreciation to all of those people in your life. You can do that by doing a team DISC assessment where everyone in the team takes one, and then I can generate for you a a plot that provides the whole group or team or family on one chart for you to see where everyone lies in your organization or group or family. And another way to be able to use this is for you to see where you are and to see where the things that you need to, like a dial, turn up or down for the situations that you're in so that you're able to offer support and consideration to the other people in your life. You can guess that with all these different personality types that people can misunderstand each other. And in our next episode, we're going to talk about how to avoid conflict, but really more about managing it when it comes up, because it does. We all experience conflict, and sometimes it's simply from misunderstandings with personalities. I look forward to talking to you next time. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode added kindling to your flame, please leave a review and pass it on to a friend who could use some encouragement. You can connect with me and find additional resources at leahlittlebrown.com. Now go forth and burn in all your brilliance.